Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's Memorial Day weekend, baby. You already know what time it is. Well, today is actually Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. I want to say thank you to all the veterans. Thank you for serving our country. We appreciate it. And I'm about to season this meat. I'm making a little something, not too much because it's just me. But, you know, I can eat off this food for a few days. Take this to lunch and all type of stuff. Take this to work. Dropping stuff already. All over my pants. Make sure y'all wash all over the pants, honey. Cause, baby. So, I got these little small little ribs. They came like 2 in a pack. So, yeah, I'm about to season these. I had it soaking in some, what was that? I had soaking in. I forgot this that fast out. Mojo. How I'm gonna forget Mojo? I had it soaking in some Mojo. First thing I'm gonna put on it is a little Sazon. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You don't need to put too much of this on it because this thing stings like I don't know what. You gotta use gloves with this. This thing. When I say this thing stains, it's ridiculous. So I guess I'll talk to you because I'm gonna do a separate video talking. Because for some reason my footage talking about like why I ain't go to the game party deleted. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to tell y'all. I don't know. But I had like a whole footage. I was at the Waffle House when I posted the footage and it just disappeared. I don't know. But yeah, y'all know I was supposed to go to a game. I was invited to a game night on Saturday. I was invited to a game night on Saturday. And when was it? Friday evening. The person who invited me to the game night was one of my homegirls. These was her people. Somebody that she knew that who was having a game night. Oh my god. Why is I'm itching? Who was having a game night and onion powder. And originally they had like a really, really cute theme for the game night. It was supposed to be like, she wanted people to bring a dish that begins with the first letter of your name. I thought that was really, really unique and really, really different because I never heard nobody do it like that. I thought that was really cute. But then at the last minute, she just started telling motherfuckers to bring anything. So when I came to the conclusion that she wasn't, that she was just trying to make people bring the most important thing that she wanted to have at her party. But my thing is, if you're hosting a party, then you need to get the drinks and you need to get stuff like the Jello shots and stuff like that, the main stuff. You hosting a party. If you can't afford to host a party, don't host no damn party. But anyways, so she told me, well, she told my friend, because I don't communicate with the girl. Like I've hung out with her before, but that's not my friend. She told my homegirl to tell me to bring some Jello shots. And I was like, at first I was like, Jello shots. You know, I was frowned upon Jello shots. Like, girl, why you telling me to bring Jello shots? Like, this ain't my party. That's how I was looking at it. Like, you ain't my friend. Like, because Jello shots is not really something that you tell a stranger to bring. Like, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like, if it was like that was like my homegirl and all of us was getting together to have something that's different. But you inviting a bunch of people that you barely know to a game to your game night. And the reason why I say you barely know, because they have like a social group. So I got to get out of backstory so y'all can understand. They have like a social group, so a lot of them don't know each other, so they just communicate online. And then like you have certain people that are playing events for the social group. Like they'll go places, go different places. They may go out to dinner, they may do bowling. Like it's a social group, online social group. So that's why I say you inviting a bunch of people that you don't know or whatever. But anywho, I'm a cool sport about the situation. I was like, cool, I'll bring the jello shots. So that Friday, the homegirl, my homegirl, text me in the afternoon and was like, y'all, by the time y'all watch this video, y'all already saw me shopping for the jello shots, which was that Thursday. My homegirl texted me that Friday and told me, oh hey, and she was real nonchalant about the shit too, y'all. Oh hey, the game night has been canceled or whatever, like that. So bitch, I instantly got into defense because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I am a tourist. And if you don't know anything else about a tourist, then know this and never forget this. We don't play with our funds. We don't play with our money. Like we're very like, how can I say this? We love money. And I know you're probably looking like everybody love money. No. We get miserable if we don't have money. Like we turn into a whole different person if we're not comfortable or whatever and feel like we don't have the things that we want and need. Like we big on money. Just look it up. If you don't know anything about tourism, just look it up. Like we big on our money and like stuff like that. So I felt like I had to waste my money because again, what I'm gonna do with all this stuff to make these jello shots? I'm not having a party. Like what I'm gonna do with all this stuff? So I simply expressed my concerns to my homegirl, and I was just telling her like, hey, I don't like that, you know. Like I'm just telling her like I don't like that or whatever. I feel like I'm wasting my money. I have so much other stuff to do with my money. Like I have other things that's coming up. I'm going on vacation. I have so much, and I don't really have money to just be wasting, just to be blowing on nothing. You get what I'm saying? And when I expressed this to the homegirl, she wasn't I feel like she wasn't apologetic. Instead of her being apologetic, mind you, these are her people. Instead of her being apologetic, she wasn't apologetic. She was so nonchalant about the situation. This is what I'm using, Tony. She was so nonchalant about the situation or whatever. She was just like, to the point where my text message expressing how I felt about me wasting my money, she took personal, basically. She took offense to. Why she took offense to, I don't know. Like, again, the message was, I was sending the message to you, but the message was not directed to you. The message was directed to your friend, to be honest. But I don't talk to your friend, so I'm expressing to the person who invited me to the party how I feel about wasting my money. Like, what's the problem? So she got offensive and was like, whoa. Like, I feel like you're being rude and this and that. And I'm like, bro, why you put yourself into the situation? This is not about you. This is about me spending my money on some shit that I can't use. That's what it's about. It's not about you, moms. It's not about you, babes. Like, calm down. It's not about you. Like, I don't understand why you making it about you. It's not about you, honey. Like, and I told her that. I was like, girl, why is you making it about you? Like, why are you getting upset? Why are you making it about you? Why are you making it about you? And I said, furthermore, I feel like you should be more apologetic. Like, instead of you getting offensive, I feel like you should be apologetic. You're not apologetic enough for me. In fact, you're not apologetic at all. In fact, you're coming off as a bitch, kind of shorter. Like you don't give a fuck. That's how you coming off as. And I didn't like that. So basically, me and her was going back and forth via text message. I can't open it. We was going back and forth via text message. I gotta clean all this. I clean all my seasons after I season because y'all see it's messy. It's just original, like all-purpose seasoning for barbecuing. By the way, I'm putting these in my oh my god, air fryer. So yeah, I'm telling her like, girl, you're not apologetic. I say you're not apologetic. We went. So me and her ended up going back and forth about this situation, y'all. We went back and forth. she's saying all this. I really was reading her messages, but I know the last message that I left her off was like, man, you are totally two different people. I came to the conclusion that we are totally two different people. I don't treat people that I hang with like that. I don't treat my so-called friends, homegirls. I don't treat people like that. Like, I'm compassionate for people and their everything, their property, their money. Especially if I invite you to something, I'm such a thorough bitch. I'm such a thorough person. I'm such a loyal person, to the point where if it had been the opposite way, if it had went the opposite way, and I had invited you to somewhere, and my friend, my associate, my whoever, because it's on me because I invited you. So my whoever had canceled at the last minute, and you expressed that you spent money and you waste your money, and what did you gonna do with this stuff? I'm such a thorough person till I would have cashed after you that money. I would have cashed after you however much you spent. I would have cashed after you that. That's how thorough I am. That's how thorough of a person I am. That's how much I give a fuck about the people I hang around with. We different. And I left it like that. Like, I left it like that. I left it like that, and she just kept responding, and I just started deleting her messages. I didn't want to hear nothing else, girl. I don't got nothing else to talk about, Mom. But after I sat down, because you know sometimes when you going through stuff, you have to sit down and just think about the way a person responded, and you also have to think about the way you responded to that person as well. It's called growth. It's called growth, and I've grown a whole lot. Like, so you have to sit down and think about the way you responded. You have to sit down and think about the way they responded. And after me sitting down thinking about why she got so offensive, I came to this conclusion. Prior to this conversation of me and her going back and forth, she had sent me a message asking me that I want to go to another event, which was it was a theme park. It was a water park that they was having like I finished season. I'm just about to wrap this up. Put it in the refrigerator. They was having like a all-adult day at this theme park. It's in West Palm Beach, Florida, called Water Rapids. And when she sent me the message, she just sent me the message. She didn't say, do you want to go or not? She just sent me the flyer, and I never responded to the flyer. A day later, she texted me and was like, hey, did you get the flyer that I sent you? And I said, yes, I got the flyer. And that's all I said. I still ain't say I wanted to go or nothing. I just said, yes, I got the flyer. And she liked my yes, I got the flyer message. And that was it. But I sat and started thinking about the shit. I'm like, could she have just said that the party was canceled because she felt some type of way because I didn't respond to that text? I started putting shit together. I used to major in psychology, so I'm like really big on like thinking about why people think the way they think or stuff like that. Like, that shit interests me. Like, I always think like, why would they think the way, like, why would they respond the way they responded, or like, why would they think the way they think? I'm always interested in stuff like that. So I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, could she have felt some type of way because I didn't respond to that message or whatever, and just said that the party was canceled because she felt some type of way? It's a possibility. It's a possibility, because I find it hard to believe this bitch stay on Facebook and in a little social group and stuff like that, and I find it hard to believe that you had just found out Friday, a day before the party was supposed to happen, that the party was canceled. How inconsiderate. How inconsiderate. That's very inconsiderate. So I felt like she felt some type of way, and the reason why I didn't respond to that message is because, simple, that weekend I'm gonna be in the Bahamas that weekend. And the reason why I didn't express to her that I'm gonna be in Bahamas, but because I done told her like at least about 5 or 6 times that I'm going to the Bahamas this weekend. And despite me telling her 5 or 6 times that I'm going to Bahamas this weekend, this girl has been sending me several events. Apparently that weekend is a popping ass weekend, because we're going to be in the Bahamas from the 9th to the 12th of June. That weekend is popping. Gotta be. Because I promise you, I kid you not, this girl done sent me at least about 3 events that's going on that weekend, and had expressed to me at least 1 event in person that's going on that weekend. I remember it like it was yesterday, like her telling me. And every time she would send me something, I'd be like, I'm going to be in the Bahamas this weekend. I'm going to be in the Bahamas. I got tired of texting her that I'm going to be in the fucking Bahamas this weekend, girl. So I got tired of texting her that, so I just simply didn't respond to the text message. Because, girl, I'm keep telling you that I'm going to be in the Bahamas this weekend. Like, girl, do you think I'm lying? Or do you just being inconsiderate and not even thinking about what the fuck I got going on? Or do you just don't give a fuck? Like, because me, when a person tell me that they going out of town, even though I may forget, like, the exact days, I'm going to remember the month. I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, she did say she going out of town such and such month. So if I'm unsure, I'm going to be like, hey, what's the weekend again that you're going out of town? But, girl, don't keep sending me shit. You keep sending me stuff this same exact weekend. So I'm not going to respond. So I didn't respond to her ass. That was just practically what it was. I just didn't respond to her, and I felt like she felt a certain type of way. I really felt like that's what it was, y'all. Like, I could be wrong. But my gut feeling, after I sat down and got out the situation, got that negative energy out of my household, because that's exactly what that was, negative energy. That's why I did not stop responding to her text messages, number one. That's exactly why I stopped responding to her text messages, because I felt like that was negative energy, girl. That's negativity, and I'm trying to embrace my growth. Like, I'm growing as a person. I'm not the same person that you used to deal with. You clearly is the same person. You haven't changed one bit, because you fall out with everybody and you fall out about dumb shit, and you never can take accountability. I cannot listen. I don't talk to one of my cousins right now today because the bitch don't accept accountability. I cannot deal with a person that do not accept accountability. Bitch, it's not everybody's fault. Like, if I could sit in your face and say I'm wrong for this, this, and this, and you sitting in my face and acting like you ain't do nothing wrong, we have a problem. We have a problem. I can't deal with nobody that don't accept accountability. And she do not accept accountability for anything. Like, every situation she explains to me, like, I'm like, what did you do? Like, you ever thought about... I try to get people to see both sides of the situations. Like, girl, because you're not always right. I'm not always right. But the thing I do know is that I do not have to, like, go back and forth with you, girl. That's not what we finna do. Like, I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. Girl, I got so much other stuff going on. Like, girl, like, I have so much stuff going on. Like, nobody don't have time for the negativity. And I ain't even finna say I'm in my soft girl era, because I guess that's the thing everybody's saying. I feel like I'm in my grown woman era. Like, I'm trying to handle me. I'm trying to better me as a person. Like, girl, I don't have time for that negative stuff. Like, girl. And the thing about negativity, it could be replaced. I don't have to deal with it, babes. Like, I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to keep texting you. Girl, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with anything that does not make me happy. I don't have to deal with it. It's simple as that. Like, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just simple as that. Like, yeah, like you said, you thought you was gonna get an argument. You're not gonna get an argument out of me. Like, girl, what? I don't have time to argue with you. I got other shit. Like, I got so much other shit going on. Girl, don't have time, moms. Don't have time. You need to do some soul search. You need to get yourself right. You need to grow as a person, because I'm growing. I'm growing as a person. It's so crazy because me and her fell out before, and it was over something so petty. And the crazy part about it is that I was helping her. Girl, I was helping you. Like, you have a problem. And it's so sad, like, you don't see that you have a problem, but you have a problem. I feel sorry for you. You have a serious problem. She has a serious problem. I feel really sorry for her. And it's so crazy because I was telling my cousin about the situation, and it broke down everything. And my cousin was like, what the hell? Like, she was like, understanding where everything I came from. And I'm going to tell you about energy. Energy is very transferable. Energy cannot be destroyed. And the midst of me and her talking, like, that next day, like, she took that energy to where she went to her little function and what she had going on. And that's the thing about energy. That's why I cut that conversation short. Because, bitch, I was feeling good. Like, I was having a good day. And me and you arguing, that negative energy. Like, girl, nobody don't got time for that, babes. Nobody don't got time. I don't have time. But I'm not trying to make this video long. I have been talking for 19 minutes and about 45 seconds. I'm just going to tell y'all what else I'm cooking. So I'm cooking the ribs. I'm cooking green beans. I'm making Swedish meatballs. I might make some deviled eggs. and macaroni and cheese and some blueberry muffins. That's it. I don't know why I have a taste for Swedish meatballs. I never used to eat those. And so one day I went to a party and I tasted it. And I like them. Like, I always be the one that be like, don't give me no meatballs on my plate. But I don't know. I don't know if it was the alcohol, but I'm gonna make some myself and see how they come. See how they come out. But I know it ain't nothing to do, but that's my Wednesday weekend. I have a long week ahead of me next week. And that's kind of why I was upset about the whole spending the money. Quite naturally, I ain't spend no $50 or nothing like that, but it don't matter, girl. It's my money. I don't care if I spent $1. It's my money. Like, what the hell? And I have like 2 other things coming up. Like I told y'all, the school semester, the school by the end, and we have like 2 events that's coming up that I have to bring stuff. Like, I could have, that money that I just waste, that was money wasted. Like, I could have used that. I have to buy my kids things for going away gifts. Like my babies, some of the babies are graduating. They going to kindergarten. So we making them like little gifts. Like, I have to spend my money. I have other stuff I have to do. On top of that, we having a little party for them. And on top of that, we having a staff party. We having a staff parties among the pre-K teachers. Then we having another staff parties among the entire school. I have to bring stuff. I have to spend more money. And here's money that's being wasted. That's why I really felt a certain type of way about spending that money. Girl, I have to budget my money, bitch. Now I had a car note, car insurance, all that. Like, I can't just be splurging money like I just got it to throw away. I don't have money to throw away. But I end up still making some Jello shots, y'all. Just to have over the weekend. I made a couple of them. I made a few of them in the refrigerator, but look, that's how they came out. They really, really good, so they're really good. But y'all make sure to thumbs up this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Drop down in the comment and let me know, do y'all have any selfish ass friends? Drop down in the comment and let me know that. Until next time, y'all stay royal. And none of that negative energy.